we're going to bring in a new curveball here. So yesterday we had two different types of problems. So if we had x squared plus bx plus c, anytime it ends in plus, they have to both be the same symbol. And if the first symbol is plus, that means they're both plus. So it would be x plus something times x plus something. Then we did ones where it was x squared minus bx, but still plus c at the end. So they multiply to positive, they have to both be the same symbol, but they add up to negative b. So that means they would have to both be minus. X minus something times x minus something. That's what we did yesterday. Today we're going to throw in some different c's. So our last term is going to be negative today. So you might have x squared plus bx minus c. That means they multiply to a negative number. The only way you can multiply to a negative is a positive times a negative. Now this one's saying they add up to a positive number. So we're going to say x plus our big number times x minus our small number. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. The only other possibility is if you have x squared minus bx minus c. Again, it ends in negative. Anytime it ends in negative, it has to be one of each, but they add up to a negative. So that means it's going to have to be x minus our big number times x plus our small number. And again, this is what we're practicing all day today. This is the challenging version of it. But I would definitely jot those four down so you have like a reference. This gives you all four possibilities for factoring trinomials. All right, so let's try it out here. We're just going to start off listing the factors of 27. Keep moving stuff. So 27 can be 1 times 27 or 3 times 9. These are our only options. Now, just looking at that middle number, 6, which set of numbers does your brain tell you to use? Probably the 3 and 9 because they're 6 apart. So yesterday we were saying they always add up to the middle, and 3 plus 9 is 12. So that doesn't work with what we learned yesterday. Anytime it ends in minus, the numbers are going to be this far apart from each other. It's like if you subtract the numbers, you get that, right? And 9 minus 3 is 6. So that's tough. You kind of got to look at the last symbol first and then go at the middle symbol. So if the last symbol is plus, they add up to the middle. If the last symbol is minus, they minus to the middle. They're that far apart. So according to what we saw earlier, if it ends in minus, it has to be one of each. But the bigger number always gets that first symbol. So if it says plus first, that means our big number goes with the plus. Our big number is 9. So it'll be plus 9 and minus 3. This is our answer. Now, check this out. If you FOIL it, m times m is m squared. M times negative 3 is negative 3m. Positive 9 times m is 9m. And positive 9 times negative 3 gets you negative 27. If we combine our negative 3m plus 9m, we get that 6m. Great, so it works out. So when the last number is minus, they subtract to the middle number. And yes, technically 9 plus negative 3 still gets you 6. But it's easier to find the numbers initially if you remember they subtract to the middle. So I'm going to start the next video for these 4 problems.